Hello friends, let's discuss current affairs, and today's first question is about the no confidence motion that was brought against the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. As you know, the Rajya Sabha is one of the two houses of the Parliament of India. It's called the upper house or House of Elders, Council of States or House of Elders or the upper house. Now, the Vice President of India is the ex-officio chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. Whoever is the Vice President of India automatically becomes the head of the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. Now, today the Vice President of India is Jagdeep Dhankar, and the opposition party is accused the Vice President, that's the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, that he is being partial. He has two sets of rules, one for the ruling party coalition, that is the NDA coalition, and another set of rules which are quite strict and against the spirit of the house, and that is reserved for opposition parties. I'll not go into the specifics of this, but I can tell you something very weird here. The answers here, I mean, the deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha is mentioned here, Harivansh Narayan Singh. Now, what's the Vice President of India's salary? The President of India takes home about 5 lakh rupees per month. But what's the salary of the Vice President of India? It will surprise you, zero. Zero salary. No salary is paid to the Vice President of India. It's the only constitutional, position for which no salary is paid. But as a chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, the Vice President of India takes home 4 lakh rupees per month. That's the salary. So no salary as Vice President of India, but definitely there is a huge salary, or maybe good salary, for the position of the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. That is currently it's 4 lakh rupees per month. So what about the choices here? Om Birla, Speaker of the Lok Sabha. 3. Mallikarjun Kharge, the President of the Indian National Congress, also the leader of the opposition parties leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha. Leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha. Jagat Prakash Nadda is a union minister. He heads two ministries. One is the Ministry of Health. He is a union minister of health, and the union minister of one is Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare. That's one. Two is the Union Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers. So two ministries. Former chairperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now he is also the leader of the house, in the Rajya Sabha. So essentially he represents the India coalition in the Rajya Sabha. Okay, so Radha Mohan Das is not important. You got it, everything about the Rajya Sabha here. The Rajya Sabha comprises 245 members. The upper capacity is 250, but the current capacity is 245. Today's membership is about 245, of which 233 are elected either from the states or the union territories. States and union territories. 233 from states and union territories. 12 are nominated by the President of India, based on recommendations by the union government. Okay. There. Which scheme is unveiled recently to boost cargo movement on 3 national waterways? India has abundantly large number of rivers and an large number of rivers. More importantly, most of these rivers are navigable. That is, movement is possible, travel is possible, which also means that they can be used for inland transportation, both for cargo and passengers. This, ladies and gentlemen, is cost effective, pretty cost effective. But as of today, there are 111 national waterways, 111 national waterways. So 111 national waterways are there, and these national waterways have stretch for have a total route length of 20,270 kilometers, 20,270 kilometers, or 20,300 kilometers. The longest national waterway is of a length of 1620 kilometers, 1,620 kilometers, and that's between Prayagraj, which is in Uttar Pradesh, and Haldia, which is in West Bengal. So Prayagraj and Haldia have a total distance of 1620 kilometers between them. Okay. I think this is a good question. We wrote a little more. What could we could add more? Who is the Union Minister of State, Union Minister of Shipping, Ports and Waterways? Let me repeat. Union Minister of Shipping, Ports and Waterways is Sarbanand Sonowal. Sonowal. Sarbanand Sonowal. Sarbanand Sonowal, as you know, is the former Chief Minister of Assam. Mumbai has won the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy 2024. With which sport would you associate the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy? This is Syed Mushtaq. Yeah, very handsome. Mushtaq Ali was, a test cricketer. He holds one unique record. He was the first Indian cricketer to score a test century overseas. The first Indian cricketer to score a test century overseas is Mushtaq Ali. He scored this against England, in England in 1936. 1936. The exact ground is Old Trafford, but of course, it would suffice to say he scored against England. He scored India's first overseas test century against England in 1936. In his honor, the Board of Control for Cricket in India has set up a trophy, and this trophy was won by Mumbai defeating Madhya Pradesh in the final. Madhya Pradesh was the runner-up, Mumbai is the winner. Who was the player of the series? Ajinkya Rahane. Ajinkya Rahane. The National Highways Authorities of India, Highways Authority of India, is to introduce new route patrolling vehicles. The H in vehicle is silent, so we pronounce it as vehicle. Okay. New route patrolling vehicles named what? Rajmarg Sathi to enhance highway safety. India has a huge number of national highways, and more importantly, they have a total route length of about 1,61,000 kilometers. That's a long stretch, my friends. 1,61,000 kilometers. Safety is a personal issue, in the sense that if I'm safe, I ride safely, I drive safely, then I also keep the safety of others in mind. But unfortunately, your safety is as good as I am, basically, as my driving is. See, while you know all of these things, I'll tell you one thing. When you go out, please wear a seat belt in a car, in a four-wheeler or beyond that. And of course, as far as the two-wheeler is concerned, please wear a helmet. You could be a damn good rider. You could be a damn good rider, a damn good driver, but importantly, there are people like me on the road. So while I'm a safe driver, I would always say, if I'm a stupid rider, a stupid driver, then you are at risk. You understand that? So your safety is only as good as my riding skills are. So please make sure you wear a helmet, take all kinds of protective actions. In India, the longest national highway is National Highway 44. National Highway 44, and ladies and gentlemen, National Highway 44 has a total length of 4,112 kilometers. 4112. You make it this way. 4114 kilometers. Easy to remember. 4114 kilometers. 41 ulta, reverse it, 14. I mean, it's over 4,000 kilometers long, and that's between Srinagar in J&K to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. Okay. This National Highway 44 is about 1 kilometer away from where I am seated right now. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty close to where I am. So, I'm in Hyderabad, but this is quite close to where I am right now. And this National Highway 44 goes via Hyderabad to, we are talking of Srinagar, towards Nagpur right now. Okay. So, and who is the Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways? The Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways is Nitin Gadkari. Where was a new Geo is Earth, Science Museum inaugurated in December 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Gwalior, as you know, is in Madhya Pradesh, and it's home of the Scindia dynasty. Gwalior, let's look at the airports in this place. I usually talk of some institutes and all that. Let's lighten the mood a bit. Gwalior, my friends, is there is an airport here, a pretty small airport. It's called Rajmata Vijayaraje Scindia Airport. Let me repeat: Rajmata Vijayaraje 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 Scindia Scindia Scindia. She is the grandmother of the current BJP leader, Jyotiraditya Scindia. He is now the you could say he is now in the BJP, but earlier he was in the Congress. His father, Madharas Scindia, was also in the Congress. But Madharas' mother and Jyotiraditya's grandmother was a co-founder of the BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. So Vijayaraje Scindia, Rajmata Vijayaraje Scindia International Airport in Gwalior. Bhopal Airport is called Raja Bhoj International Airport. Raja Bhoj, BHOJ. Raja Bhoj International Airport. Raipur Airport is Swami Vivekananda International Airport. Swami Vivekananda Airport. Hyderabad, my town, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, RGIA, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Kolkata, named after the great freedom fighter Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. It's called Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport. The Reserve Bank of India has announced an increase in the limit for collateral free, security free. Collateral is, co means with, together. LAT, LAT, LAT means side. So side by side. If I lend you money, you have to put something aside, or this side money, on the other side some property. So in case you default, I could have something to take care of my risk. So the RBI has announced an increase in the limit for collateral free agriculture loans from 1.6 lakh to 2 lakh. This makes loans cheaper. This makes loans cheaper for the farmers, because now the farmer does not have to borrow from outside. Things have become very expensive, and in light of high inflation, rising input costs, the RBI has relaxed this, the lower end to increase it to by about from 1.6 to 2 lakhs is 40,000 increase, so 25% increase. 25% increase on 1.6 lakh, it has come down to 2 lakh. Zakir Hussain died on 15 December 2024. He was a legendary tabla player. Look at that's the great Zakir Hussain. Zakir Hussain, is a world renowned, as tabla player, and he received the Padma Vibhushan last year, 2023 Padma Vibhushan, India's second highest civilian award, Padma Vibhushan 2023, and he also received way back in 1990 the Sangeet Natak Academy. That's a huge thing, my friends. The Sangeet Natak Academy award came to him in 1990 when he was very young. Yeah, you could write one or two of his albums. One is In the Groove, GROOVE, In the Groove. Yeah. The second is you could write This Moment. That's his latest album. This Moment, MOMENT, Moment. Which the following bills are related to the One Nation, One Election initiative? Okay, all of them. This One Nation, One Election is about simultaneously holding elections to both the central, to the parliament, that's the Lok Sabha, and state legislative assemblies. That's it, nothing else. So right now we have some states going, some in national elections. Along with national elections, there could be state elections. But overall, there are some states where, state elections are held separately. Okay. Till 1967, those of you who don't know much about this, I'll tell you one major point. Till 1967, elections are held simultaneously to the Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. Till 1967. Okay, so it's not a new concept. It's not a new concept. The idea behind this is to see, as you hold, you know, elections simultaneously, what happens is that the costs come down. Costs come down. You could cast vote right at the same time, basically, okay, on the same day. Otherwise, electioneering calls for a lot of expense, and of course you may have to take holidays. Schools, kids have holidays because they're election centers and all that. A 7.3 magnitude earthquake hit. There should be hit, HIT here. Hit Vanuatu. Vanuatu. That's how you pronounce it. Vanuatu. A 7.3 magnitude earthquake hit Vanuatu with its epicenter located near the capital city of Port Vila. This is Vanuatu. Okay, Vanuatu, my friends, is about 12,000 square kilometers. 12,000 square kilometers, and it has a population of about 3.5 lakh. Little less than 3.5 lakh. And its prime minister is Charlotte Salwai. Charlotte, Charlot. I repeat, Charlot. Charlotte Salwai, Salwai, Salwat. Now, look at the choices. Suva is the capital of Fuji. See, this is Vanuatu. This is Fuji. Yeah, Fuji here. And then we have Wellington. Wellington, as you, okay. Suva is the capital of Fiji. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. And of course, Funafuti. Funafuti is the capital of Tuvalu. This is Tuvalu. You see this? This is Tuvalu. Honiara is the capital of Solomon Islands. This is Solomon Islands, group of small islands here. No. There was this danger of tsunami also. I'll tell you how it happens. Underwater, see the earth right below there is built on massive rock slabs, huge rock slabs. Okay, the whole of the Pacific Ocean is on one rock. This rock is called plate, Plate. Now, while different geomorphologists say different things about the number of plates, I'll give you a simple one. 12 major plates and 21 minor plates. Minor means the size of it. The whole of the Pacific Ocean is on one plate called the Pacific Plate. Okay, that's a major plate. Within this, there are subplates. Now, this is one of the world's most volcanic regions, my friends, most volatile regions in terms of underwater volcanic activity, over water, and on ground as well as underwater. So what happened usually in a tsunami, we are on this is 28th December, so 2 days back was anniversary of the tsunami that happened on 26th December, I think 2003, I think. Yeah, now think about it. What happens is that under the water there are different kinds of plates. On the earth also, right below where we are, there is, deep inside the earth there is a plate, okay, on which this superstructure is built. So these plates are right below the plates, large slabs of rocks. There is a layer called asthenosphere. 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 When you pronounce the word sphere, it's not per, it's F. Sphere. Okay, it's not per. There is no per. There is sphere. So asthenosphere is right below the plate. Now this is a very gummy kind of thing, very gooey kind of thing. So it's a semi-liquid region on which the tectonic plate, the plate is located. Now, because it's gooey, little gummy, these plates keep moving. They keep moving like this. And when at the margin, let's say there is a Pacific plate, and here there is the Indonesian plate. This is one. It's called Indonesian plate or Sunda plate. SUNDA, Sunda plate. So let's say these keep scraping against each other. As they scrape against each other, rub against each other, there is a friction. There is a friction. When there is friction, it disturbs the rock layer above it. You understand it? It disturbs the rock layer above it, and when these rock layers get disturbed, they fall down, and this falling, is earthquake. That's it, nothing else. Okay, it's not like a small stretch. It's like the tsunami that happened in December a little over 20 years back. the rupture was along the Indonesian island of Aceh till Andaman Nicobar Islands, 440-kilometer long under sea. So what happens is when this rupture happens, when the plates rub against each other, they release energy. The energy creates disturbance, and the waves come to the surface. But this happened under the sea. When it comes, when it happened under the sea. In the case of the tsunami, the old tsunami, what happened was this. Let's say this is a Sunda plate. This is a Pacific plate. Okay, the Pacific Sunda plate SUNDA went down like this. They rubbed against each other. They went down. But water was there. Water was above the plate. So water has to maintain equilibrium. You can't have water here and water there in an ocean. So this water, to maintain equilibrium, came down a big wave. A big wave. Now this is not small displacement of water, one mug of water. This is over 440-kilometer long displacement of water, trillions of gallons, trillions of buckets of water. Okay, so this major wave came down and it picked up speed. This wave, in this usually an underwater wave, it starts underwater actually, not a super surface, below the surface. It picked up speed. Usually a tsunami picks up a speed of about 700 kilometers per hour. The one that happened 20 years back was a little over 800 kmph. So it carried huge amounts of water. It's not just one wave, waves on waves and waves. It carried huge amounts of water. But along the coast, when it approaches the coast, the coast is always like this. So the wave comes in. It loses speed. Because now it encounters land friction. Okay, it reduces speed, but it takes the height. So when the water takes height, it falls on people around, and water is dense, hits the nerves, kills people instantly. Yeah. Tsunami is said to have killed. Tsunami 20 years back is said to have killed about 3.5 lakh people. Scary. Yeah. It's always scary, my friends, all these things. Yeah. Imagine the deaths, the lives of people, my friends. Yeah. Luckily, there was no tsunami in Vanuatu. Yeah. The Indian Navy has commissioned the Dash a service ship. Indian Navy has more than 4. It has a survey ship class. They're called hydroscopic ships basically, and this class of ships is called Sandhyak. You could write this, Sandhyak class, Sandhyak, Sandhyak class. They basically, what they do, you look at that, to conduct coastal and deep water hydrographic survey of ports, navigational channels, exclusive economic zones, and collection of oceanographic data for defense. So the basic thing is survey ships, they collect information about minerals and all that stuff, and of course what's inside the waters of the country. Waters in plural means water body. Okay, so one is Sandhyak, second is Nirdeshak, INS is Indian naval ship, third is Ikshak, 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 and fourth one is Sanshothaak, Sanshothaak, Sanshothaak. So Sandhyak, Nirdeshak, Ikshak, and Sanshothaak, yes, difficult to pronounce. Sanshothaak. The Indian Navy, so I'll just tell you. See, there is a mention of exclusive economic zone. See, when you're standing on a beach, that's not where the territory of India ends. The territory of India extends to 12 nautical miles, about 18 kilometers from where you are. On the beach you are, okay? For the next 18 kilometers, it would be India. It would be India. That is the territorial boundary of India. 12 nautical miles. But one more thing. Exclusive economic zone is 1200 nautical miles from the coast. That's about 320 kilometers, a little over 320 kilometers. Yes. For the next 320 kilometers from the coast, it would be India's exclusive economic zone. All the fishes, mineral resources, and all these things belong to our country. Yeah, we have a first right. India has become the world's third largest exporter of smartphones, with its exports recording almost a little over 20,000 crore in 1 month. That's phenomenally large because earlier we used to import, now we are exporting, and that's a lot of foreign exchange, my friends. What you need to know is that India is today the third largest exporter. Largest is China, second is US. Largest exporter is China, second is I think the US, and India is the third. Okay. A lot of these smartphones are being exported from India, especially belonging to the companies of Samsung and Apple. Yeah. Name the Indian women's badminton pair who achieved their career's best world ranking of 11. So that's phenomenally good. 11, world number 11 in the latest banking. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I was in a different mood. BWF is Badminton World Federation. Badminton World Federation World Rankings released on 17 December 2024. Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Kopichan are ranked world number 11. World number 11. But what team is a world number 1? I think we'll not discuss doubles basically. We can do one thing. We could look at women's singles term. Yeah, men's singles world number 1, Shi Yuki. Men's singles world number 1, Shi, SHI, Shi Yuki, YUQI, Shi Yuki of China. And women's singles is the South Korean player An Se-young. An space Se, S-E, Se hyphen Young. An Se-young. An Se-young of Japan. The FIDE 2024 World Rapid and Blitz Chess Championship will be held in the last week of December. New York. Yeah, New York. This year, these large cities, of course, New York is home to what? United Nations, New Delhi, international, a lot of things. Forget New Delhi. Moscow, Paris, London, not much, but Paris, you can say UNESCO. London, you can say International Labour. No, you can say Amnesty International. Amnesty International. Om Prakash Chaudhary, who died recently, was a former Chief Minister of Haryana. Please note that he was CM of Haryana on 5 different occasions. The first time he became the CM was in 1989. He was around for just a few months. So 89 to 1990. 89 to 1990. And then the last term, fifth and last term was between 1999 and 2005. That's a full term. 1999 to 2005. Yes. What about the chief ministers of these places? Rajasthan, Bhajanlal Sharma. Punjab, Bhagwant Mann, MANN. Uttarakhand, Pushkar Singh Dhami. Jharkhand, Hemant Soren, S-O-R-E-N, Hemant Soren. The United Nations General Assembly has unanimously adopted a resolution co-sponsored by India to designate the 21st of December as a World Meditation Day. Ladies and gentlemen, United Nations General Assembly has all the members of the UN. Currently, there are 193 members of the UN with 2 observer states. These observer states would be Palestine and Vatican City. V-A-T-I-C-A-N. What about the choices? December 22nd, National Mathematics Day of India. National Mathematics Day of India. National Mathematics Day of India. This happens to be the birthday of Srinivasa Ramanujan. Birthday of Srinivasa Ramanujan. Srinivasa Ramanujan. 23rd December, Kisan Divas. Kisan Divas. National Farmers Day. Kisan Divas. Birthday of Chaudhry Charan Singh, former Indian PM. Chaudhry Charan Singh. Next. 25th December, apart from Christmas. Good Governance Day. Good Governance Day. Good Governance Day. That's the birthday of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. But Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Okay? Yeah. Which lending institution has approved a $800 million loan for the Amaravati Integrated Urban Development Program? That's the World Bank. Amaravati, as you know, is the capital of Andhra Pradesh. I said they are building an entire capital from scratch. So World Bank has approved a $800 million loan, my friends. World Bank's president is Ajay Banga. Ajay Banga, B-A-N-G-A. European Central Bank's president is Christine Lagarde. Christine Lagarde. L-A-G-A-R-D-E. Christine Lagarde. Okay? Christine Lagarde. Deutsche Bank. How do you say that? Deutsche or Deutsche. Deutsche Bank, one of the world's largest banks. This is a German bank. And its CEO is Christian Sewing. Christian Sewing. S-E-W-I-N-G. Look at choice 4. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. One of the world's biggest banks, my friends. In fact, it's the world's biggest bank by revenue. By turnover. By assets. By assets. The Industrial and Commercial Bank of China is owned by the government of China and it's headquartered in Beijing, as you know. And the president is Liao Lin. L-I-A-O. I repeat, L-I-A-O. Liao Lin. L-I-N. Lin. Asian Development Bank, it is run by Masatsugu Asakawa. M-A-S-A-T-S-U-G-U. Masatsugu Asakawa. A-S-A-K-A-W-A. Asakawa. Of Japan. Which bank's board has reappointed R. Subramanya Kumar as the current managing director and CEO for a period of 3 years? RBL. This RBL was previously called Ratnakar Bank. Now it's called RBL. Okay. City Union Bank. These are all private banks. City Union Bank is headed by Dr. N. Kamakodi. Kamakodi. K-A-M-A-K-O-D-I. Kamakodi. IDFC First Bank. V. Vaidyanathan. V. Vaidyanathan. IDBI Bank. Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma. Dhanlakshmi Bank. Ajit Kumar. Yeah. Ajit Kumar KK. Ajit Kumar. Which country will host the 2025 World Cup Boxing Final? India, New Delhi. The choice is here. Indonesia. You could write the name of the capital, Jakarta, J-A-K-A-R-T-A, Jakarta. Jakarta in brackets, you could write headquarters of ASEAN, A-S-E-A-N, which is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Okay. The Philippines, capital is Manila, M-A-N-I-L-A, Manila. Thailand, Bangkok. Malaysia. Malaysia's capital is... there are two capitals. One is Kuala Lumpur, K-U-A-L-A, Kuala Lumpur, and Putrajaya, Putrajaya. Yeah. With which nation did India partner to establish a Yuge Yugi in Bharat Museum, which is going to be the world's biggest? Ladies and gentlemen, France is collaborating in India to set this museum basically. Okay. So all G7 members, I'm not going to hear here. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, who has become the world's first person to reach a net worth of $500 billion as on whatever? Elon Musk. Elon Musk. He is the chairperson of SpaceX. He's a chairperson of the Boring Company, Neuralink, plenty of companies. Okay. And money, my friends, don't worry too much about this. It may come and go. This is $500 billion reflects market value of his shares in different companies. Okay. Bernard Arnault is French man. He is the owner of a brand called LVMH, the world's leading luxury brands company. LVMH is Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. Don't worry too much about it. Mark Zuckerberg, chairperson of Meta. Janssen Holding, Janssen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA. Choice 5, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the chairperson of Amazon.com, the world's largest internet company. Who won the Sahitya Academy Award 2024 for the novel Spirit Nights? Istrin Khair. Okay, let's look at the choices. Amitav Ghosh, Jhumpa Lahiri, Arvind Adiga, Salman Rushdie. I have books by all of them. Amitav Ghosh, author of, you could write, the Ibis Trilogy, or you could write one book. Sea of Poppies, SEA, of Poppies, 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 Sea of Poppies. Jhumpa Lahiri, plenty of things. You could write The Namesake. Arvind Adiga, The White Tiger. Salman Rushdie, plenty of books. You could write his latest book, Knife, KNIFE, Knife. And the Sahitya Academy Award is always given to the best work of literature, literary work, published in any of the 22 scheduled languages of the Constitution of India. In the 8th schedule, there is a list of 22 scheduled languages, and these are called today all scheduled languages. There are 22 scheduled languages, but the Academy also gives prizes in two other cases. 22 scheduled languages plus English plus Rajasthani. Okay? And he received, this was set up in 1954. Find the true statements regarding the recently announced Sahitya Academy Awards 2024. All of them are right. I'm not going to spend time. Yeah. Which city will host the 2025 World Para Athletics Championships? New Delhi. What are the choices here? Los Angeles, US, 2028 Summer Olympic Games, 2028 Summer Olympic Games. Brisbane in Australia, 2032, that is 2032, 2032 Summer Olympic Games. Yes. So Los Angeles 2028, Brisbane in Australia 2032, Riyadh in Saudi Arabia 2034 Asian Games, Doha 2030. Sorry. We'll come to the end. Last turn. As per Bloomberg's World's Richest Families 2024, the Ambani family secured the 8th position with a wealth of, look at that, $99.6 billion. Majority of this is locked in the shares of Reliance Industries. But let's not look at this. The richest family in the world is the Walton family. Walton, Walton family. Walton family is the owner of Walmart Group, basically. Okay, Walmart, as you know, is the world's biggest company by revenue. Last year, its revenues were $648 billion. Okay, yeah. So the world's richest family is the Walton family. That's all from me, Bharat C. Jain. Have a lot of fun. And just before that, one more thing. Reliance, the Ambani family has 8th highest wealth in the world. The second prize goes to the ruling house of the United Arab Emirates. Yes, yes, United Arab Emirates. The guy's name is, the family's surname is Al Nahyan. Al hyphen Nahyan. 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 Okay. That's all from me, Bharat C. Jain. Have a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you and stay curious.